We just have to apologize to our fucking listeners.
Did we smoke crack somewhere?
Well, we did.
Damn it. Content.
The online app is not working again.
Yeah, they're aware of it. We called them earlier.
It doesn't matter if they're aware of it. They've been aware of it 1,000 times.
What a piece of shit.
What is making them aware of it do?
How is it not working again?
Like the Obamacare site.
We're the type of radio show that a lot of fucking people want to listen online on their fucking phones. It's obvious.
Exactly.
So it can't handle the traffic. I've been telling these people
You can't handle the traffic.
Because
right?
Because if the online app works for everybody else, for the most part, or they just don't notice because they don't give a fuck about their radio show, then what is it? We bring a lot of traffic to the online app.
It didn't work well for what's his name? Fucking I was going to say Alex Jones.
Art Bell.
Art Bell. Didn't work for him.
What does being aware of it mean?
Well, people call them right in saying that they're having problems. We ask them which area they're having problems with, and it seems to be everything today.
Oh, boy.
And we tell the broadcasting op.
Are you guys okay? iPhone streaming app broke 20 minutes ago. Unable to listen to show player. It's effed up. Won't take username password. Others are having the same problem.
Yeah, the app and the web player.
No.
How is a satellite radio company so bad online?
This one just says cocksuckers. He's had it.
Unless the shit goes into outer space, they don't know what to do with it.
I'll tell you what.
Sirius XM app down. I can't get my fucking morning fix. People are pissed off.
Damn, they need us.
We apologize.
The pinnacle of technology, our Sirius XM app and server, has shit the bed once again. These guys have had it. We're losing subscribers.
We're losing a lot of fucking people because you're...
I'll tell you what's happening. You fucking assholes down the hall. They can't handle the app because it's not dependable anymore. They're constantly asked questions. One guy was told, make sure you push buttons every once in a while, and that should solve the problem. I'll tell you how this affects the fucking company. People are finding other ways to listen to this radio show. And I swear I don't know exactly where, and I don't want to know because I don't want to be put in a bad position, but I know they're doing that. And a lot of these people tell me the reason they're doing that is because they can't rely on the app, and they want to hear us anyway, so they know there's other places where they could do that.
We'll lose a lot of people because of your fucked up fire mission. Check your fire.
And fucking heating up again.
They just refuse to do anything about it. They fucking refuse.
Dude, my Twitter that's all it is right now. They're just out of their minds, pissed off. And I don't blame them.
Okay, well, Tim wants to get something done, and I know he does.
Well, how about that?
Is Tim handling this today?
Well, I'll text him right now, but I also want to remind him, how many minutes did we do yesterday, Sam? 12?
Yeah, you got out of here about 10, 12.
I got to tell him we did 12 extra minutes of radio yesterday. And
that's fucking nice of us right there.
Let's see, online.
I'll just retweet that the app is down.
We should be thanked.
He gets updates every day now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you want to play that game, we're going to play it right back.
How was, wonder how Wickland's time went with Tim. Didn't he talk to Tim yesterday?
I talked to Don outside. I said, good luck to you. I'm not going to beat you up or anything, but I don't believe you or anyone else could get anything done. Not because you guys aren't talented enough. I think we have the right people in place, but the system is broken. So I'm like, I'm not going to meet with you and all that. Me and Ann are not going to meet with you and say the same shit we've said a million fucking times in the last 4 years. But we will come into our shitty, horrible studio every day. We'll turn the mics on, and we'll have a good time.
He asked for some time yesterday, Don Wickland. He said, could you maybe 30 minutes?
No. No.
It's like, can't you just take the notes that somebody else took from the last 10 meetings? Yeah.
And those notes are from somebody else anyway?
Yeah.
No. Go find someone else's notebook. Everyone knows what the issues are, and hopefully you can fix them. If not, whatever, I'm fine. I don't believe that they'll ever, make any major fixes around here. So, which is too bad. But what are you going to do? But today's problem, I mean, everyone is like, "What the fuck" about the app? Oh well.
What happened there?
What?
Is that a 911 call from a mauling by?
Oh, you haven't heard this yet?
Cat?
Do we have this?
No.
Oh,
Holy fuck! This is a great 911 call.
Why were the big cats there?
It's one of those sanctuaries,
Yeah.
And then the people they're convinced that they've changed the chemistry of the fucking wild animal's brain, so they start taking. I'm not sure in this case. I gotta be fair, but then they start taking some chances.
Taking chances. They don't realize they're fucking
that they're wild animals, no matter what. Here's the story.
CNN affiliate KGW reports Renee Chapman was killed by a cougar inside one of the cages. And that she may have been in there alone, which goes against the sanctuary's policies. Wow. So the 911 tapes of the tragic accident have just been released. And CNN correspondent Stephanie Elam just reviewed them. She's joining us live from our LA bureau. This is always so difficult, 911 tape, because you know that the families will be listening to these 911 tapes also. What are we hearing in them?
It's really tough to listen to, Zoraida and John. When you hear it before the harrowing 911 call even starts, you can hear the caller is breathing hard. He's an owner of Wildcat Haven in Clackamas County, and he's the one who discovered 36-year-old Renee Radziwan Chapman's body inside the enclosure. The sanctuary is described as a last hope resort for captive-born wildcats. And on the 911 call, the owner sounds hysterical as he works to recover Chapman.
Telling jokes?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Renee. Oh, my God, Renee. Oh, God. Yes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Like sex.
Are you in a safe position to be able to go in by yourself?
I'm here.
Okay, we don't want you to get injured, though. I don't want you to get hurt.
Oh, see, they told him to stand down.
Get out of here. Get. Go. 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 Oh, my God, Renee. Oh, my God, Renee. Oh, my God, Renee. Oh, my God.
Wow.
And as you hear that, it sounds like he's actually shooing away some of the cats that are there as well. And the call goes on. Dispatch is trying to assess the situation. And you hear the caller realize he's just too late to save Chapman.
Oh, boy.
Do you think that she is beyond help?
That's a question I asked, but yeah, I do.
Okay. I am so can I start someone that way for you to talk to? Like a chaplain or something? Or can I call somebody for you?
I don't know.
Wow.
Wow.
I can't handle pressure. I don't know.
It's upsetting to hear him talking like that. The sanctuary has said that it was against protocol for any keeper to be in the enclosure alone, and that it did find that the lockout gates where they could lock away the cats and then work in an enclosure in any part of the area, that those gates were working properly, Zoraida.
Stephanie, do we know if that sanctuary is still operating
To jump on
now?
and protect themselves legally.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
it's still operating, and they've actually hired an outside expert to investigate the incident and review its safety protocols. The sanctuary also said that it is cooperating with the state
they got sharp teeth.
into the
Very
incident,
dangerous.
and it's
That's my
preparing for
assessment.
the Department of Agriculture's investigation. This is something that happens annually. It said it's coming up, and so they're preparing for that as well, Zoraida.
It is such a
such a tragedy when these big cats, they, people get all fucking like, oh, look, it's looking at me all nice. It was shutting its eyes and purring and like fucking giving kisses. And then they go in the cage. And that thing, it's like the old cartoons where the hungry guy just sees the fucking chicken leg walking around. That's what the big cats see.
What they're doing is amazing, though, by saving these animals. But it's like you can't.
Yeah.
You cannot forget where you are and what you're dealing with.
That happened to that dumb bear guy.
By the way, why don't they carry a gun with them? It sounds crazy, but if you're being mauled, why wouldn't you have a fucking pistol strapped to you? Like,
where was this?
Dumb in
maybe
some
it was
sanctuary,
illegal.
Oregon. Oh, maybe.
Maybe it's illegal to exercise your Second Amendment right.
But you know what I mean? Like, that to me is a time you need it.
Yeah.
Not to hunt, but to protect yourself. It's a fucking lion or whatever, a cougar.
Or whatever.
Or a kitten cat.
A cat.
Little kitty. I went to the vet yesterday with little Beavis.
And?
Oh, wow.
He's got a little gimpy leg.
Did he sprain it?
Did he twitch it? Did he sprain it? Maybe you strained it.
Yeah.
Did you pull
per second.
Yeah, little Beavis. I grabbed the little fucker by the arm.
They knocked my papers and Nazi memorabilia all over the place.
Nah, he kind of like hurt his leg, but it wasn't broken or anything.
Is he
They
hurting?
gave me some painkiller stuff for him, and said, check in a couple of days, make sure he's okay. But he's all right. He's all active and everything.
Use of home.
He fell off the fucking upper balcony. He just fucking jumped off the upper balcony onto the tile floor.
Would you be sad if you came home and you saw little Beavis crumpled at the bottom there?
Yes.
Not moving?
That'd be terrible.
The cat really likes that cat.
Terrible. It's little Beav.
You love that cat.
Oh, I took him to the vet. They loved him there. Oh my God! It was like they were like, "Oh, he's so cute. Oh, look at his colorings." And then I made the I noticed that all the women that work at veterinarians' offices, they all look exactly like the women in those goddamn Kashi commercials. There's this kind of pseudo hippie. They look like they might be attractive from a distance kind of thing.
From the right angle.
Like they look like those pretty celebrities' sisters.
Okay.
Kind of a thing. Like they're usually pretty slender, have like long hair, but it's kind of scraggly. They smell like dog. I don't know.
Granola.
They're a little too into animals, you know. Yeah. But they were cool. They gave him his little shots. They tested him for the feline AIDS.
Jesus.
I know. I was barely fucking him in the ass, too. It's like, you know.
It would serve you right if you got a cat with AIDS.
Oh, my God, would it?
Yeah. For all those robe and broth jokes.
That'd be terrible. Little Beavis in a robe.
Jesus.
Fucking, oh.
My God, man.
Slapping up chicken broth.
Oh, it'd be chicken broth. Oh, his little friends coming over.
Yeah.
Hang out with him.
Mars is in studio. Mars, how are we with the phones?
Oh, wow. I forgot about that.
See, yesterday we understand because it was only a day.
Cut the cheese.
And I'm sure they got other projects to worry about. So I'm sure the phones are now fixed.
No update.
What?
Didn't you fill out the 10 questions?
Yes, I did.
Didn't you get the fucking patch?
What do you mean no update?
No, I did not.
And what happened with the patch that was going to be installed immediately, according to Don Wickland?
Why don't they email it to you?
Well, they can't do that. But if you remember, the first part of the questionnaire said 7 days. So we still have.
So we have to wait a week to get the fucking phones fixed, and the online app is just not working.
Unless you fuck up, and then it goes back on the bottom of the pile.
Great. Terrific.
Oh, look at Oswald.
Don't worry. We're going to be immediate destination soon, though. So don't you worry. And by the way, I just didn't want to bore the people with it. We did have a runtime error on the phones today.
Oh, we did?
Yes, of course we did.
Of course.
Yes.
It's good. Nothing gets fixed. Good.
I'm trying to, understand what the people want from a radio show, so you can't bitch all the time.
So we don't have phones or online streaming?
No. Well, we have the phones back because there is a fix. It's just a pain in the ass to do that every time they go out.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been doing that. We know.
When we were talking about Detroit, it's when we get a huge volume of phone calls. So if we hit on something that people really are interested in and want to share some shit, that's when the phones go down. And today it was because of the Detroit discussion.
We got to have one of the engineers come in here and do a show so they can replicate the error and just see if they can really get the phones.
Yeah, that's what we need. The error replicated. Guess what happens when you have a broken arm? The doctor says, "Can you replicate your broken arm?"
Can't you just snap a picture of the screen and send it to them?
I snapped a picture and I sent it to Tim.
Oh, okay.
Along with how long we went that day.
That's perfect. Good. Okay.
I think that day we went 11 minutes long. You don't fuck with me without me fucking fighting back.
11 minutes. I think we've been long every day.
Every day this week we have. We're up to 34 minutes of extra radio this week.
Can we bank that? Is it banked?
No. We're not allowed to bank it.
We should bank it.
You don't get rollover minutes. It's not in your contract.
I want rollover minutes.
Let's see. What did Wiki say here?
Oh.
Whopedia?
So boy.
Bad. Fuck yeah. After I go and I do the almond shake. Wikipedia?
He said that it would be fixed. But it's not his fault. It's so not his fault. It's the system that's busted. But he basically said that it would be all taken care of. That was days ago.
Within 7 days, I'm sure. Plus, what if Mars got some of the questions wrong on the questionnaire?
Back to on bottom of the pile.
Did they return your test?
Did you get the results?
Did you get the results?
It had a big red D, a minus on it. You fail.
I didn't even get an acknowledgement email.
Oh.
F.
Why?
F.
That's an incomplete.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Incomplete.
You got an incomplete on the test.
But make sure we get new rugs in this place. That's very important.
Mr. Mars has no grade point average. All courses incomplete.
That's right, Mars. How come you're not circling the sun or something?
Almond shake.
I'm going to take the almonds away from me.
The almond shake after a joke is...
That will not take off.
It's ridiculous.
What's stupid?
The almond shake.
It creates excitement and noise.
Well, it does.
Yeah.
Adds layers.
Can we talk about Mark Wahlberg? Marky Mark was on our show. I don't know. You lose track of time. But
what movie was
about
that?
A year and a half ago, I would guess, maybe a little over a year, and he was trashing the fuck out of Tom Cruise. He does not like Tom Cruise, and now
why is that?
Well, the latest is because Tom Cruise was comparing what he does acting to being a soldier.
Well,
in Afghanistan, I believe he said.
Well,
yeah,
it is tough.
So Marky Mark said, "Fuck that Tom Cruise," and went off yesterday. And we got the audio.
Marky Mark does those ask for wounded warriors and stuff.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's
a good egg, that Marky Mark.
Yep.
Tom Cruise is just so, like, devoid of any concept of what real life is like at this point, I think. He's just too big a star. What do you got there?
Sorry. My text to Tim Sabian, online app down again. And by the way, we did 11 minutes of extra radio yesterday. And he just writes back, I know... ... Well, that didn't take long. That didn't take long.
Shit.
You had to add in by the way we did 11 minutes.
Oh, man, if he's going to call me up yelling and screaming saying he's at a loss for words, I'm going to defend myself.
Exactly.
So now I'm keeping accurate records, and so are the listeners.
We apparently fucking ran out of here. During fucking, we can't do that. We left like cartoon character smoke when we ran out of here.
And I said we stayed late for 2 guests this week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There were 2 guests we actually stayed late for.
Sorry, I didn't want to listen to Oliver Stone fucking wax fantastic about the Soviet Union.
Wax fantastic? What's he got, a bunch of turtle wax or something?
Cue the almonds. Oh, God. It's so stupid.
All right, so here's Marky Mark.
I
like calling him Marky Mark.
Talking about Tommy Tom?
Yeah. And I guess his brother is dating Jennifer McCarthy. I wonder if
Jenny McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy?
I said Jennifer?
Yeah.
Isn't that her real name, though?
Don't age her.
Oh.
Yeah, well.
Did the gals throw the ball around as far as that goes?
Oh, they must have.
I don't know.
It's a big deal.
She's lovely.
Huh? She is?
Jen McCarthy, she's attractive.
I don't know, man. She looks like she did too much to her face.
Did she?
She did facial work?
Yeah.
Punch it up. Wow, she looks terrible.
Have you seen her recently?
Twitter picture. Oh, that's my Twitter chin picture.
Have you seen Jenny McCarthy recently?
No, let me see.
I'm just
Oh, man, she did
Did
too
she?
much shit to her face.
Wow, she looked good.
Yeah, but that could be, that's from, all right. All right.
She looks all right.
She looks good.
Well, when you put the
she looks
TV
great.
makeup on.
She looks good there, man. Wow.
Sure. You like this one?
Oh.
What? No, I'm just, everybody's like...
With Jenny McCarthy's in it.
She's with a bunch of dudes in little
Yeah, but they're
underwear.
they're all oiled up and stuff. It's a good picture.
Jenny McCarthy's in the middle of all the guys in there.
Yeah. I see her.
Yeah.
Everybody's dressed the same, though. They're all wearing, like, their underpants and whatnot. Yeah, they ought to call that, like, a pecker factory or something.
What?
Oh.
Here's Marky Mark talking about Tom Cruise.
For actors to sit there and talk about, went to SEAL training and I slept on them. I don't give a fuck what you did. You don't do what these guys do. You just don't. Somebody to sit there and say, my job is as difficult as somebody in the military. How fucking dare you?
Oh, man.
While you're sitting in the makeup chair 2 hours. I don't give a shit if you're getting your ass busted and you get to go home at the end of the day.
Wow.
You get to go to your hotel room and you get to order fucking chicken or steak, bottle of Cabernet, whatever the fuck it is.
Wow. Good for Mark.
What did
That's
Cruise
pretty
say
good.
to inspire that?
He said that the soldiers are pieces of shit.
True.
I'm just going to fucking run with that.
I agree.
Oh, God.
I don't like soldiers.
Soldiers. I believe he said something to the effect of that his job, the job of an actor like him, it kicks his ass, and it's just as hard at times as a soldier.
Wow, why would you? How out of touch
I
are
want to
you?
hear that.
He goes through like training.
I want to hear that.
It was a court thing.
But how out of touch are you that you?
They took it out of context.
Of course they did.
Okay.
That's the
All right,
point.
fair
I want to
enough.
hear it.
All right, fair enough. Go ahead, Sam. Sorry.
Because he said the quote was, Okay, so he's in court.
Hurry up.
Why is he in court?
For Surrey, because they're saying that he did not. He's not raising Surrey, so he's not going to get rights to
the fucking
see her.
the iPhone voice?
No, that's Siri.
Oh, see, I thought.
Yeah, he's blowing off his kid, right?
Right.
Tom Cruise is pretty much blowing off his kid.
Is he blowing his kid off, or
that's what I've been
is Katie
reading.
Holmes making it difficult?
And he's saying that he's working.
Okay,
he doesn't give a fuck.
Katie Holmes.
He cares more about his career and staying mysterious.
Yeah, very mysterious.
So basically, a comparison was made to when a soldier goes. His lawyer said, when a soldier goes to war and isn't there to raise his kid, is somehow comparable to Tom Cruise being away filming a movie and not being there to raise his kid.
So what did Tom say?
So then the other lawyer questions Tom Cruise about that. Prosecution, I guess. And says, Tom Cruise says, I didn't hear the Afghanistan thing, but that's what it feels like. And certainly on this last movie, it was brutal. And so that's the quote that they took. And then the follow-up that they're not really pushing as much is the lawyer saying, do you believe the situations being in a movie and fighting a war in Afghanistan are the same? And Cruise becomes almost indignant and says, oh, come on. As in, like, that's not what I was saying.
He never said anything about it.
No, he didn't.
So they're fucking him over.
Yes.
Yeah, they are, of course.
I'm so glad we dug a little deeper here, because I was buying it.
Yeah.
I was definitely buying it.
Yeah, the lawyer, Katie's lawyer, is trying to spin it, so it seems like Tom Cruise is equating the two.
Gotcha.
So he never said, my job is difficult,
He
like
said,
a soldier.
The comparison was, it's like that was the comparison of someone who goes away for a job. But it doesn't mean that you think you're, and you think Cruise would say that? My job is like a soldier? It's like, he's not that dumb.
See?
He said his last name, he said it was brutal. And so the lawyer, are you saying it's brutal like a soldier?
Brutal.
And he's going, come on.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's a little much.
Yeah.
It is.
Although
It
it's still
is.
nice to see Marky Mark put Tom Cruise in his place. I like that.
Yeah, I like Mark.
But what's the other video that we didn't play where they're following Marky Mark?
Well, now,
Wahlberg.
I love all the celebrity gossip.
This is what you would have been doing if your voice didn't sound like screeching tires.
What dummies over there.
Maybe I'm
Entertainment
lucky.
Weekly.
What idiots for not, going with you.
Well,
Yeah.
they're doing really, really well over there. So
You could have done a segment called Entertainment Weekling, where you show your little stick arms and
that's true. I try to do push-ups while I'm giving the entertainment.
yeah, and you just can do like one.
I'm just bummed because we would have finally been done with you.
Yeah.
Okay, that compliment
What?
turned into an insult.
What happened?
That didn't last long.
Wait, what happened?
Should have enjoyed
You
that.
heard that?
Should have enjoyed that a little more while it lasted.
Wait, you heard that?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, mornings would have been fun, finally.
Oh boy,
Said that. Yep.
You heard that?
I did.
that
I'm
almond
sorry.
shake
You
is.
weren't
You don't
supposed
like
to. You weren't supposed to hear that
You
one.
said it into the microphone.
I didn't realize this was on.
Oh, yes, you did.
Did Marky Mark? Yeah, that Marky Mark did say that.
What?
A couple of callers saying,
Oh, the 9/11 thing.
yeah,
What did he say?
Said if he was on the plane, it wouldn't have went down. I remember
he'd have
that.
saved the day.
Which one would he have saved, though?
Yeah.
Which one does he think he could have saved?
Yeah.
Anyone you put him on that
Where
day?
the other
Yeah, all of them.
passengers tried to save it
Anyone.
and couldn't.
Anyone.
But he would have
it's
been
Marky Mark.
Yeah.
See his arms? They're huge.
He's got the good vibrations, too.
See, what he doesn't
That's
realize
true.
is that they didn't save those first two planes because they thought there were bombs on them. See, they thought the men had bombs on them, so they didn't charge the
Right,
men.
they just said that
because
they
they
were gonna-
believed they were strapped, and the pilots came out. So would he have changed protocol so the pilots didn't come
right.
out?
It would have been a typical hijacking. That's what they thought, where it lands
And
they
then you
negotiate,
negotiate. Yeah.
and not flying into build. But you know
you
what?
kidding me? Marky
Mark
Mark
would have known that. He'd have sensed it.
But
He
I guess
would've kung fu kicked the bombs right off their chests.
Fuck yeah.
I guess he would have said, "Hey, flight, even though you've heard that a plane's been crashing in the towers, or two, don't lock your door so they can just come in."
Yeah,
Which was a pilot mistake.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm sure he would have done all that.
So then he's walking, and then
Well, now he's saying,
what?
well, I wasn't necessarily. He said, oh, I didn't know Tom Cruise even said that. I was just saying in general. When people
Oh, okay, let's hear this.
So he's, he doesn't want to upset.
That's kind of
All right,
cool.
Question about the Tom Cruise thing? Can we just ask you one quick question about the comments that Tom Cruise made, or that alleged to have made?
What did he make?
about being on the movie set's the same as serving in Afghanistan, and then your response to it that everybody's reporting about?
I didn't know that it was Tom Cruise that said that. Somebody just mentioned that people were preparing that. Okay. I love Tom Cruise. He's a great actor.
I mean, I'm sure do you think it's just maybe just lawyer spin or, media spin?
I have no idea.
But I'm going to go in this building now where you will not be allowed.
Just shit all over Tom Cruise.
Right. He just shit.
But no, he didn't mean it. He didn't know. He didn't mean to shit on Tom Cruise.
Right.
They probably just said, "Hey, an actor said this."
Or he heard Tom Cruise said that he wanted to shit all over him, but doesn't want to make an enemy out of Tom
maybe.
Cruise.
Okay.
That's my theory.
Yeah, I love how the guy asking the question was very nervous. A lot of the TMZ guys get very nervous. Anyone else notice that?
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Right.
It's like the amateur paparazzi.
Right.
The regular paparazzi, they don't give a shit. But now it's like everyone's got a camera.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that sucked. To hear the Opie and Anthony Show 5 days a week live on satellite radio, online on your phone or tablet, or even on demand, go to SiriusXM.com. Also, interact with the Opie and Anthony Show on Twitter, @Opie Radio, @Anthony Cumia, and @Jim Norton.